Hey everyone, it's Andy again. Today we're working on the Tacoma, and really it's just an oil change day. But we're gonna make it a little more interesting. I'm gonna go over just a few of the mods that I've done to my truck that a lot of people would say are unnecessary, but I think they're cool. And like it during certain situations, it really helps out. So let me get started on the oil change, and then while we're working on that, we'll go over stuff, and then we'll finish up the oil change. And yeah, pretty easy day today. So let me get started on the oil change. All right, so I was doing the oil change, and I kind of got lost doing the oil change, and so I ended up just finishing it. But I'll still put it in the middle of the video because I took a time lapse. But yeah, let's go ahead and start. I'll go over some of the mods that it's definitely not for everyone, but in certain situations, it definitely helps a lot. And the first one is definitely lighting. So as you know, before in my first video, I had the ditch lights up on top of the hood, and those are now gone. I need to find another place for those. I just have them. I just have them on the side over here. Just trying to see what I'm going to do with them. But I have the Baja Design S1s here, and then the S2s on the mirror, and I can actually show you guys. So there's the S1, and then the S2 on the bracket there. And both of these brackets are made by Baja 686 Industries. I actually he used my truck to do the scanning, and then these are actually the prototype ones. So if you look at it really close, you can actually see that they're just 3D printed, but they're made out of material that can withstand the heat. And the S1 has been on my truck for a few months now, and then these I've had for maybe about a month, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, really strong. Definitely check them out if you are looking for lights that isn't like a ditch light, or like the roof or the bar here. Just something that takes up the spot. And it's been pretty helpful. I haven't really done any night trails, but even just if you're out driving on a country road or something at night, it's definitely been very helpful just to have some lights, especially when we were up in NorCal not too long ago, and a lot of those roads are just like forest roads, and just being able to see is really helpful. So yeah, that's number one, is lighting. Not for everyone, but if you got to use it, it's really nice to have. All right, now number two, maybe like a 1.5, but it's definitely the aux beam. Aux beam has been really helpful just for wiring the control panel, or not the control panel, the fuse box in the engine bay makes hooking up new lights really easy. Of course, my Tacoma came with the aux buttons, which I'm sure works fine, but just having to remember which one is which, and you only have three versus the aux beam. They have this one, which is the 6, and then they have an 8, I think. They also have come different designs. So you can get the 3x2, or you can get one that's just a row of 6 or 8 or whatever it is, which is pretty useful. But yeah, maybe that's like a 1.5, just to go along with your lighting stuff. But number two is actually also inside the truck, and that is my radio. So as you saw from the first clip, I have my antenna out there, right here. So I just run that. So that's actually what this is connected to right here. That just runs through the firewall under there, and then out to there. And while a lot of people will say that, oh, you just put it in a cup holder or something, being able to have it out, whether I'm on the trail with some friends, or um, last weekend we went up to Button Willow Raceway, with my Lexus, and being able to have a radio and my friends having a radio. And here, I just have it on a magnet. And then just what you did, I think these are for your phone. Like you put them between the case and your phone so you can use it with magnetic stuff. But just some 3M double-sided tape, and then I can just take this and throw it there, and the speaker's there too. So just being able to have a dedicated spot just to have the speaker mic, and then here just to change all my settings and stuff. It's a little blown out, but yeah, just not having it in the way, and um, this definitely doesn't need to live in the truck. I have it just plugged in at all times, so it definitely does. But it's nice to have, and yeah. Number two is communications. All right, number three, we're back outside, and the biggest difference for me are actually these mud flaps. So I ran the OEMs for a little bit, and then I ran the Muslagy, I believe, mud flaps, and those were a little bit bigger. But these are probably the biggest mud flaps that I could find, and they are made by Trumgeta. Um, these are, you see, you can kind of see the corner where it's like yellow. There is part of it that's yellow. I didn't really like the yellow look, so I ended up just getting scuffing up the rubber a little bit, and then taking a can of Plasti Dip and just painting it. I know it's nice and dark, but you can see the coverage is pretty good. You pretty much get this is the OEM tire. You get the whole tire plus a little bit more, so you can definitely fit some larger tires and it'll still cover. But it's nice because, like I said before, last week I towed my Lexus to the track, and I didn't want any road debris or anything just to get kicked up. And these are so much larger and they hang so much lower that I wasn't afraid of any debris getting on my car or rocks getting kicked up by the truck. Um, these are definitely these are off-road oriented as well. So if you can look on the inside, there's actually a little quick release latch here, so you can undo that and unscrew it and actually take off these mud flaps. So say like you're going off-roading, you don't really need the mud flaps, you can take them off, and as you can see, there's a little cable because you can actually adjust. There's a little knob back there. You can actually adjust how much angle the your mud flap is at. It's kind of hard to do with one. You have to like lift it, but yeah, it has a little boa thing in the back, and you can adjust it, and yeah. See, so if you just need a little bit more clearance, you can make it so that it lifts up a little bit, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's number three. Just having good mud flaps, just to protect your. For me, if I'm towing, and then just any paint, of course, because the paint is definitely prone to chipping, especially back in this area. But I've been lucky enough that mine looks fine. So yeah, that's number three. Just some nice mud flaps. We'll go on to the last thing, number five. So number five is actually in the back, and it is actually this. So this is a little through axle adapter for a mountain bike, and that's how I carry my bike around now. I go mountain biking every once in a while, probably like once a week. And before I had a hitch rack over here somewhere. Here's my hardtail. I have a road bike. And yeah, I used to use a little cheap Amazon hitch rack. Then you take it on, take it off, and now all I need is that thing. And I'll put some pictures on the screen somewhere, or I'll just cover it maybe. But yeah, it closes with the tailgate. I have a little bike lock there, so I can unlock it to one of the mountain binding points in the back. And yeah, definitely a great quality of life upgrade as far as like hauling my bike around and stuff. But yeah, speaking of bikes, let me know if you guys want to see some biking content because I do film some of it. Most of it is just me breathing because I'm out of shape and I can't climb hills, and so I end up walking them. But yeah, I bought this not too long ago, so I've been fixing it up. Don't mind the dirty desk because I can't be bothered to put things away sometimes. But yeah, let me know if you want to see some mountain biking content. I do work on my own bike as well. I bought this a few weeks ago and cleaned it up, and there was a few things needed upgrading and replacing. So yeah, we can definitely do that. Just do all around content. But yeah, that was number 5. I think. I think it was number 5. All right, so that was my 15,000 mile oil change, and we just went over some stuff that I think I haven't gone over. I might have gone over the some of the lighting stuff in my last update video, but yeah, we've added some small things. I haven't really been working on the truck too much, but yeah, let me know if there's anything else that we should do. I definitely want to. There's definitely a few things that I want to get done. I still haven't added the front springs. Oh, speaking of, I put. Okay, yeah, I guess that once I get the front springs on, I'll actually make another video because I changed the springs. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else, and yeah, we'll have some other videos coming out soon. So. Down and ready to ride.